Buddy, long time no see. How's everybody doing? Cool. So I have like 5 stacks of books that I've acquired over the last couple of weeks. Nothing, no big deal. Nobody get excited. But I have had the opportunity to read all of these. So that was pretty cool. So rather than just hold it up and go, ooh, look at this. I have an opinion. So let's just get to this. I think I have these set up like chronologically too. I don't know. Maybe. Who cares? We're going to start off with this stack of books. I'm in the process of working a trade with our good buddy. I don't know if I showed these off or not. So if I did, sorry. You're going to see him again. But me and Scott X1307, we're doing a trade. He tracked down some Micronauts and some Animal Man for me. And if no one out there has read Animal Man yet, particularly Grant Morrison's stuff, you should totally pick it up. It's really, 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 really good. I mean, of course it's going to be really good. It's Grant Morrison, but I liked it a lot. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I liked it a little bit more than I liked his Doom Patrol stuff. That's probably sacrilegious to a couple people, but it's my opinion. Okay, so these are the books I got from Scott. This is Micronauts number 43. I've been so lazy lately, I haven't even bagged and boarded those. Yeah. 41. 45. And 46. Thanks, bud. And the rest of these are Animal Man. These are from the end of the run. I can't say I'm really digging them as much as the earlier stuff. The Peter Milligan stuff was really good too, and he followed up Grant Morrison. But the stuff towards the end is this kind of esoteric for the sake of being esoteric. It's like the person that read this was reading Morrison's Doom Patrol because it was kind of at the same time, and he's like, "Ooh, we should do something like that for this," and it just doesn't read the same. But this is Animal Man number 74. 77. I really like that cover. 79. And 80. Super cool. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Okay. So let's fast forward a couple days. There was an estate sale. About 15 minutes from here. It was an auction. And they posted some stuff online that my dad pointed out to me that they had comics. And one of the things, they had some comics and they had some Transformers that were still in the box. And that was more or less why I went. They had a reprint of Action Comics number 1. It was the Nestle Quick variant, or not variant, but the Nestle Quick Action Comics number 1 reprint. And that was kind of cool. It went for a little bit more money than I was going to pay for it, but then the price on the rest of the comics dropped. Like, that was the only thing really anybody was interested in. And I picked up, this is the greatest Batman stories ever told. This was pretty cool. I've read some Batman stuff, but I wouldn't say that a couple of these stories were the greatest Batman story ever told. But it's pretty cool because it's like all over the place. I mean, you have this, I'm not sure, what is this? Detective. What number is this? I don't know, I can't make it out. But, you know, you got like some Bob Kane in there. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that was cool. $3. Yeah, $3. And then I picked up Death in the Family. This is the first print of this trade. This was also $3. I've read this before, but, you know, for $3, why not? It's okay. Yeah, it is what it is. And then the price dropped a lot to like $1. And my dad went over and he took this off the table. He goes, "Here you go. You were looking for this one." I was like, "Yeah." It's a little banged up. But, you know, at that point, this was the nicest copy of this book that I had. And it was really, really, really good. This was the one I was missing. and I've read the rest of Crisis, but this is probably my favorite issue. So that was cool to get this. Okay, and then I think it was these guys. This was stuff I picked up at the shop a little bit over a week ago. We rolled up there, we went to dinner, and the shop was like 10-15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes away from where we had dinner. So on the way home, we just went the other way and stopped by the shop. But then one of the kiddos realized she had to go to work, so we just bounced real quick. But I did find Elektra Assassin number 4 for 50 cents, I think, is what that was. So that was pretty cool. I've been finding a lot of those lately in the cheap bin. This is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the Bumper Compendium, Volume 2. This was $1. This is a double for me. This is Fade Out number 4. I'm sure if you guys have read this or read this title, you've read it. I don't think I have. I had problems getting through issue 3, but I hear this one's really good. So cool. Swamp Thing 38. I like this a lot. I'm gonna kind of be sad to see it go, but I don't know how long they're gonna be able to keep the momentum. I mean, you read this, you can tell Charles Soule has an ending in mind, and it's probably not going to be great. I mean, it'll be great, but it's going to be probably depressing because, I mean, Swamp Thing is a sympathetic character anyway. Trees number 8. This was really good. Trees, it's been slow. I like it, and I love Warren Ellis's writing on his own stuff. I didn't much care for his stuff like on Stormwatch, but when he's writing something he wants to write, not something he's getting paid for, you know what I'm saying? If he's the talent on the book versus the artist, it seems like that stuff just reads a little better. But a lot happened in this. I don't want to, well, yeah. If you guys haven't picked up Trees, you should pick up Trees. This is one of my favorites. Okay. Now let's fast forward a couple more days. I was watching Jimmy C's last video, or it may not have been his last video, where he showed off that he had copies of this that he had put on eBay. I'm like, dude, that's sweet, you know? I have this copy. It's Reader. And I was like, hey man, what's your eBay address? You know, and I'll go bid on some books. And he goes, oh dude, just, you know, I'll mail you one direct. So he spit out a price, and I'm not a haggler, so I said, absolutely, that's wonderful. I sent him the money. He went on vacation. He's like, dude, it'll probably be a couple days or a week before I get the books out to you. It's like, no worries. I'm not even stressed. He had his lovely lady put them in the mail, and they showed up quick. Like, he got a hold of me and goes, hey, yeah, the books are in the mail. I'm like, sweet, I got them this morning. It was like stupid, wicked fast. So Jimmy C, thank you very much for this. And he put in these uncut card sheet. I'm not sure what this is from, but that's kind of cool. It's pretty neat. I'll do something cool with that. And just cause he threw in some bonus books. This is Phantom Force. This is Jack Kirby's Image work. Yeah, Jack Kirby did a book for Image. It was this. They had Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane, Liefeld, Scott Williams, Danny Mika, Eric Larson, and Jerry Ordway did the inks. And some of them are really cool, and some of them are just like, yeah, way to screw up some Kirby pencils there, McFarlane. But it kind of surprised me. Scott Williams, and I've been a fan of his for a long time, he kind of seemed like he had the most esteem for what it was. Like, there wasn't a lot of embellishing on his part, on his inks. I thought that was kind of cool. But Eric Larson does Jack Kirby really, really well. I like that a lot. Cool. And he also sent me X-Force number 1 with the Deadpool card. So that was cool. I have a bunch of these. I tried to give this to one of the kids. They didn't want it. But thank you. And I also got this. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't opened it up yet. I have no idea. Soccer highlights, maybe. Pretty cool. And then today, my buddy Ethan stopped by and he dragged me out of the house because I've been having cabin fever. So he's like, let's go to the shop. I'm like, okay, cool. So we went to the shop. I picked up Copperhead number 5. Also very good this month. This book is so good, but this added a little closure, and it's actually getting somewhere. So they have plans for this, and I'm excited to see where it's going. And I also picked up The Names, issue 5. And I'm gonna keep an eye on this Fernandez guy. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does next. This is really good, and if you guys like this, you should definitely pick up or check out Terminal Hero. That's another Peter Milligan book. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Good stuff. I really like the covers, or the colors on the covers. The covers always kind of blow me away. But I'd like to see this guy maybe calm down a little bit on his exaggerated anatomy. Maybe. I don't know. It seems a little too graffiti for me. But it's good stuff. Interesting story. I'd like to see where it ends. Okay. Pretty low-key. But that's my stuff. Thanks for watching. As of today, there's 12 days left in my contest. So thank you for everyone who has entered. And maybe I'll see some more entries. So, yeah. Thanks.